Hello everyone and welcome back to Evi Turquesa Dot. I am back and this is to share a collective haul of things that I've been getting for the past summer. I already started work, as you all know if you've been watching my videos, but I've been getting things here and there from online and some things that I bought here, and I wanted to share them with you before I put them away. So to start with, and this is something I'm going to share at the end, but one of the things that's here, it's going to be added to the giveaway. So watch out for that. If you watch the video, you'll find out. But yeah, so let's start with the stamps because this is like the smallest little pile. So this one I was able to get online at Amazon. I was searching for faces that I could have in the class that the ladies could use, or anyone could use, that are not like comfortable drawing faces, and I can also use it myself to have something to start with and then play with whatever I want to add to the hair or to the rest of the stamp. So I found this one, and I just saw, I think it was Ramona that was sharing a video that some of this line is at Tuesday Morning now, and she actually found a face that is similar to this. I think it's a profile, but yeah, if you guys have access to a Tuesday Morning, make sure to check it out because they have some new stamps out, and they were sharing, I don't know if it was her or someone else, but they were sharing that they have a lot of Stampenda stamps out. So what they were sharing, they showed another face that looks awesome, just like this, that you can start with and then add to. So I was glad I was able to find this one online to add to my supplies that I can offer the ladies when they come here and for me to use. So super happy for that find. And then I was also able to get this line. I've been eyeing this line for a while now, but these stamps come from the UK and they're quite pricey. And most of the line, I think there was 2 things that they shipped to Puerto Rico. The rest they do not ship to Puerto Rico, and the 2 that I was able to get were quite expensive to ship, so I won't be able to keep doing that. But I was glad I was able to get this set that I know I can get a lot of use out of. And this is the size of the stamps, and they stamp out really nice. So I haven't tried this one, but I tried another one that I'll show you in a little bit. So I was able to get this, and I got this in a stencil. I don't know where the stencil is. It must be somewhere. Oh, it's here. This is the stencil from that line, because I was searching for a stencil with clouds that that everyone could use in their pages and their designs. And for myself, I like to paint them too, but I wanted something to add to my little cloud collection. So this was a cool one. I actually bought this when I was in a rush doing a whole bunch of things, and I didn't even notice that the shipping on this was way too expensive. But it was already done, it was already here, and yeah, that was my little treat. These 2 stamps from that line, I am in love with that line, but I'm sad that I'm not able to get it. But my aunt was in California, as you all know, and she was able to order them there and get them shipped to California where she was, and she got a few for herself, and this one, she got 2 of them, so she gave me this one. Isn't that cool? It's a fun stamp. And she got these other 2, which I'm actually borrowing because I'm making some samples for her art party. We already tried this one at her house last weekend, and so I already have a little mask so that when you stamp your wings, you can cover the girl. But I love, this is my favorite one of that, the whole line. I love her because you can use her like this, or you can add the wings and make her an angel, right? Isn't she beautiful? And then look at how she stamps. I mean, this one's been stamped on because I added the, it was a mask, so I added the wings to it, but I love her. And then she also got this one. Oh, that is so fun. And these wings, you can use in many projects. You can add it to the heart, you know. I love this line a lot. So I'm glad I'm going to be able to get to play with these for the samples that I'm making. I'm sure I can borrow them later on. Then online, I also got this. I don't have the big one, but I was able to find this small one. and I'm so happy that I'm finally able to get something from Dilutions. Like, I've been getting a few things here and there, and when I found this one, I was glad I was able to get it on Prime, and it was a good price at the moment. So, and I had the budget at that moment, so I was able to get that. And then let me see. Okay, so stencils. I was able to add to my stencil collection this summer. I was so glad I was able to do that, because I really, really wanted to do. I really wanted to get some of these. I've had them on my wish list on Amazon for the longest time, and I finally had a little budget to do it, so I was able to get a few sets. I think there were like three sets or so. I didn't even know that they had 2 different sizes. I hadn't even paid attention to that. So they have the bigger ones and the smaller ones. But since we don't have them here at the stores that I go to, yeah, I didn't notice. So I have this one now, and this one. I also got this one, and then this one with the numbers, and this one. These are awesome for playing with your backgrounds and things for my mixed media. So this one, and this one that I have the mask for, the one that comes loose without any frame on it. So now I have this smaller size, and it's already framed, so that's kind of cool. And then the last one of that size is this one here, and I actually have the bigger one of that. So look at the difference. If you guys haven't seen it, this is the difference. And I use this one a lot, so I'm glad I now have 2 sizes on that I can play with. But from this size, I already had that one. I have this one that someone shared with me, and then I have this one. Those were the 3 Tim Holtz stencils that I had. The rest I was able to get this summer. So this one came on its own, and I am in love with it. Look at how pretty. I love that. Can't wait to play with it. Then I have this, and these were sets. This one, this one, this one, and this one. So those are all of my Tim Holtz stencil that I have now. I'm so happy. I'm so thrilled that I'm able to add to that collection, because I use them a lot. I've been wanting to get them. I saw one set when I was at Michael's, but I already knew that I had ordered some online and I was going to get them, so I didn't buy that one. And then this one is one that I already had gotten at Michael's, so we already used this at the workshop on Friday. The ladies really, you see, they really got to this one. And then they stamped some of the birds and made a page with it, and it turned out really, really nice. So that's already been loved. But I was able to get the bigger one that I had on my wish list for the longest time, and I was glad I was able to get that one. And I already used this one last weekend at my aunt's house. I went over to her house to give her like a class, and I colored that one there, but she kept it, so I don't have anything to show you from what I did with this. But we played with that one. We played with the angel that you already saw that I had stamped out, and I love this. Okay, and then I was able to get one of the Tim Holtz. I love with wildflowers is this one, and I know that the collection's bigger. They have way more set than this, but this is the one I was able to get, and I'm super happy I was able to get it. So I actually have another Tim Holtz like big foam rubber stamp, and then I got this one online, and I got 2. So guess what? One of this is going into the giveaway that's going on right now. So as soon as I get to my 1,000 subbies, this is going to be part of the giveaway. So if you haven't checked that video out, check it out, because that's going to be part of it for my subbies. And it's a US challenge giveaway only, because I really don't have the budget to do international right now. Then last week I got this. I could not wait any longer, you guys. I caved in. I finally got the fuse, because I've been saying that I was going to try the wood burner, and then I saw someone using this on a video, and I went in and I found it online, and I said, you know, I'm just getting it. I'm getting it because this was going to be way easier for everyone to use at my workshops, because because it already has like the wheel that marks it, and it has the other point. And yeah, if I get around to playing with my wood burner at some point and trying it out, I will. But for now, this is the place that I got it at. It's Stuff for Crafts online, and I got that one and these 2 sizes of sleeves. So 2x2 and a 4x4. And these are actually made for waterfalls, which is what I was looking at, which was kind of cool because they were like fusing things and putting things in between. I haven't like jumped into that yet, and yeah, I know this is gonna want to make me do it finally. So I'm glad I was able to get that. And then the last thing, I have a few other things that I bought, but they're actually for something completely different than my crafting. Well, within like stencils and stamps. And I'll show that in another video because this is gonna get too long if I do. But these, I got online too throughout the summer. Aren't those pretty wings? So it has the closed ones and the open ones. And I haven't opened it, so I can't share with you the top of this. Also found this one. And I use this type of thing a lot, so I thought that would be a good investment. Oh, this one's mixing. This one I got at Michael's. I got this one. Actually, this is something that I got here because the ladies went over to this store. It's an art supply store here in Puerto Rico. For those of you who live here, this one's in San Patricio, in Guaynabo. And they had a really good price on these 6x6 stencils. And they went over to shop and they sent me some pictures, and I asked them for these 3. So they got these 3 for me. This one was actually $5 plus the tax, right? But I had these 2 on my wish list on Amazon, and when they saw them at this price, I was like, yeah, you know what? Just get them because I wanted them for the longest time, and I'll pay you for them. So they got this, and I finally got them last Friday because we were away on different like vacation trips and everything. So we met again last Friday. So I'm actually able to have them in my hands now. And this one of the girls had tried it. One of the ladies had tried it. I mean, brought it to the workshop, and I tried it, and I loved it. And I asked her to search for it. So that's actually one of the reasons why they went to the store, and they found it for me. So these 3 they got for me in June, and I finally got them now. And then these I got last weekend. So look, isn't this pretty? I found this one at the same store. I was able to go myself, so I got these. I have this one in a 12x12, and I've used it a couple of times, but I love the 6x6 size because it's just so much easier to carry around and to play with in different projects. That this is the collection that I'm trying to expand on, the 6x6s, and like those smaller sizes that I can like manage and move around easier. So I got that one. I already had this one, and then I found this one there. So I thought this would be cool to play with in like layers, because now I have the mask and the stencil. So super happy. Found this one, and I already used this one with Beatriz. We were working on her notebooks, and she selected this one as the design that she wanted on the front of her notebook, and we did an ombre design with this stencil at the front of her notebook, and it looks really nice. She fell in love with like how it looked. And then this is the other one that I got, and this one we actually used at the workshop last Friday, so that's why you see that it's been used already. We were playing with modeling paste so that they could try that out, and this is actually the page that I worked on afterwards. So this is a page that I had already made a long time ago, and I just added the ferns to it, and now I have to go in and like work on the details and that, and add my journaling and stuff. But that's how they look on the page that I applied mine to. And then after that, the last thing that I did was to play with some words related to that. So I was doodling last night, and I worked on this page to play with my lettering and just trying to get the hang of it and getting into it so I could like add it to my art journals. So yeah, that's basically all I've done as far as projects is, because the school started. I also worked on this one yesterday, and this is actually scrapbook paper at the top. Then I painted this, then I added this with sand. This is actual like craft sand that I added to the bottom, and I'm going to be layering on top of this. This is going to be one of the examples for the art party that we're going to be working on. We're working on 5x7 canvases, and we're going to teach them how to do a mixed media little canvas. So this is a little sample that I'm making for that. So it's kind of getting there, right? So that's what I worked on this weekend. I worked on these few things. And that's all I have to share with all of you today. I hope you enjoyed this little share of a combined collective haul from everywhere. If you guys have a chance to go to your Tuesday mornings, go check out those Stampenda stamps that are coming out. And Ramona shared yesterday some new things that they're coming out with. They have like tons of washies and stuff. So yeah, but I am in a shopping freeze. I can't buy things anymore. Going back to my use what's in your stash, because I usually just go shopping during the summer when I'm able to shop around and look around and search for things. But now it's like back to work and creating and using up what's in my stash, and I have quite a few new things to play with, so I'm good for a while. And Marla also sent me a whole bunch of things that I can play with, and then I have to try the Tim Holtz stamping platform that I don't remember the name of it, that Betsy sent, so I'll be doing that too, and I'll come back and share what I'm creating. But make sure to spread the word on the challenge giveaway, and know that this little Thinlit set is going to be part of that giveaway, because I think it goes well with the things that are on the two magazines that have things to create with. So I think this is going to be a nice addition, and it's something that everyone can use. So I'm trying to keep it that way, so that the things in that giveaway are things that everyone in every style of crafting can use. And yeah, we're almost there. We're at 990, so very, very close to getting to 1,000. So I can't believe that's gonna actually happen. So if you help me out, it's gonna happen sooner than later. So big hugs to all of you. Besitos. Thanks for stopping by and for watching everything. Thanks for your comments, for subscribing, and welcome to all the new subbies. I hope you enjoyed the channel, and I hope I can come back soon to share some new creations, okay? Bye-bye and take care. Oh, one more thing. I also have a few more things that I got online at Etsy. I haven't shopped at Etsy and on eBay for a while, and I was able to get a few things for the tassels that I'm making for my sister's wedding, and I'll share that in another video, because I'm still waiting for the findings that haven't arrived yet, so I haven't been able to make any yet. But I found some things that are going to take less time for me to create and help me make them faster for her. So I'll share that in another video. But for now, that's all I have to share. Besitos, take care, and have a wonderful week coming up. And yeah, leave your comments and subscribe if you haven't, because that giveaway is coming up, and it's for US only. But I love all of my subbies, and as soon as I get a chance to do an international, I'll do an international as I've done before, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.